Hey, just imagine an amazing restaurant chain called Tadka People, started by Fusion Foods Inc. in Silicon Valley, California, wants to open in New York to serve the Indian community. Can they directly open an outlet in New York City? Not quite. To legally do business in New York, they need something called a Foreign Qualification. And yes, we'll also talk about what people charge for obtaining a Foreign Qualification. Here's the simple memory trick for the process. ESCRA: Existence, Search Conflict, Reserve, Authority. In short, get a certificate of existence from the home state, search the name in the new state to avoid conflicts, reserve the name, and then file an application for authority to conduct business. ESCRA keeps you on track. Step 1. Existence. We need a certificate of existence, also called a certificate of status or good standing, from the home state. Since our entity is from California, we'll grab a California certificate of status. Go to the California Secretary of State site at https://bizfileonline.sos.ca.gov/ and click Business Search on the home page. Next, click Request a BE Certificate of Status and type the business name. Tadka People isn't real, so I searched a real name, Zoho. On the California site, I chose the second option, Zoho 23 LLC. Make sure the company is active, then clicked Request Certificate. You'll go through the payment steps there. In fact, I downloaded a certificate of status for Zoho 23 LLC a few months back. So yes, this is exactly how it works. Step 2. Search conflict. Now we check New York to avoid name clashes. This is similar to India's MCA name search. Go to the New York Secretary of State at https://dos.ny.gov/ and click Search Corporations and Business Entities. Enter the criteria. Search field entity name. Name as Fusion Foods. Status active. Search functionality contains. Entity type corporation. Then search the database. If the name is the same or too close, Foreign Qualification won't fly. In the results, you'll spot Fusion of Foods NY Corp. That's a risk. Advise your client accordingly. They may need a different name. Step 3. Reserve. Once you've got a conflict-free name, reserve it with New York. File the application here. Select Foreign Corporation intending to apply for authority to do business in New York State. The fee is $20. You can attach the credit or debit card authorization form and send it to NYS Department of State, Division of Corporations, 1 Commerce Plaza, 99 Washington Avenue, Albany, New York 12231. This can be provided by your client, or you can use an international card. The Secretary of State will return a certificate of reservation confirming the name is reserved for 60 days. Step 4. Authority. Now complete and file the application for authority to do business in New York. The filing fee is $225 payable by check to the New York Department of State or via the credit or debit card authorization form. Submit 3 things: the application form, the check or card authorization, and the certificate of reservation of name. Send them to the same Albany address. Once processed, they'll send a confirmation of filing, sometimes called a certificate or evidence, to the filer's address. After that, your client can start doing business in New York. So, how was it? What did you learn? And what about other states? The process is broadly similar elsewhere. In California, filing is online and free for corporations until March 31, 2023. In Delaware, it's online. Default processing is about 2 months for $89 and expedited same-day processing is available for $189. Did you enjoy learning about foreign qualification? Here's what people charge for obtaining one, and yes, you can charge over $200 per filing. It's a clean, high-demand service. Once you do it well, you can build repeat work around it. Want to learn dozens of other high-demand US tax and compliance tasks from anywhere in India? Join our free 3-day live bootcamp. This is a live-only event, no recordings available. In the bootcamp, you'll learn to use state websites and payment portals to pull certificates of status and reserve names in minutes. Price and package foreign qualification services so you can bill 200 plus per filing. Draft client-ready checklists, engagement emails, and invoice templates. Upsell follow-on work like annual reports, franchise taxes, and multi-state payroll setup. And build a repeatable outreach system to land your first remote US compliance client. Block your calendar and take your first step toward a remote US tax and compliance career. See you there.